Well, hello, good evening and welcome. Welcome to Rangers Radio. Join myself, Ox, here on the panel this evening. It's the one and only JFK with the team news.
Evening, Ox, How are you this evening?
I'm alright, mate.
Yeah, it's good. Team news guys out there, it's Alan McGregor, Tavernier, Goldson, Katic and Flanagan. In the middle, we've got Kamara, Davis and Jack. And up front, it's Ojo, Scott Arfield and Alfredo Morelos. 3 changes from...
Well, what I've all say is JFK, we all get the back 4 right.
Yep, we did that. We all get everyone is up. That was about it.
And then there was a mix and match. I think most people thought Aribo would be playing, but there's sense in it, mate. There's sense. You've always got to look at the big picture, eh?
Definitely. Looking at it's a sturdy looking starting 11, mate. You can't argue with that. I'm pleased that the gaffer's not taking any chances. Go for it and get the game over and done with. Get the tie finished.
Back 4, Jack, Kamara, Davis, midfield. And then Ojo on the right. No. Oh. Yeah, I'll go for Ojo on the right, on the left, and Morelos through the middle. Have you got the substitutes, mate?
The substitutes, I had them a second ago there, but I blooming lost them.
I'll get them for you. It's Foderingham, Hollander, mate. Barisic, Doherty, Aribo, Jones and Defoe. So, Aribo, Jones and Defoe have been playing in the first team.
Yep.
Barisic back in. Is the manager saying there that he's more suited if he needs to be used in European football and not the rough and tumble of our game?
Possibly, mate. Possibly, aye. Well, that's the manager's obviously going to give him his chance when it's needed, but I still don't think he's going to be a player in the first team.
You don't see him in the Hall of Fame, do you?
No, definitely not, mate. Definitely not. I'm happy with Flanagan there, honestly. Well, that's his natural position, but it's a back 4. I think everyone he's picked, so I'm pleased with that. I'll do with that.
All right, if people want to give us a call and give us their thoughts on the team, what's the number, JFK?
It's 0141 356 1972.
Or join us at Skype at rangersradio.online with the one and only Old School Blue. We'll bring you into the call. We've been joined by the first caller. Evening caller.
How you doing, guys? It's Paul.
How we doing, mate? How's
things?
Paul?
No bad, lad. No bad. Just looking forward to it again.
Mate? What are you thinking of the team?
It's good again, Ox, innit? It just shows you the strength and depth we've got in it, that you can take it with Aribo and bring in Kamara. And I'm glad Flanagan's playing again at left back. He's a guy another chance because he's the tail end of last season, brilliant, and then the start of this season. I know he was maybe a wee bit of fault. I know you two have been debating it about the Hibs goal. I think it was Flanagan's fault, but we'll learn for that and we move on, you know what I mean? But it just shows you that, imagine, you know what I mean? Defoe gets a hat-trick and doesn't start the night. Alfie's, it's good to be in this position. We've not been in it for a long time, and it's good to be in this position now.
That's a great point you make, Paul, because usually scoring your hat-trick would have got you in the team for 6 weeks, wouldn't it?
Well, and you know what I mean? But then again, you look at it another way and you look at Alfie, comes on the other day, within a minute and a half, I think it was his first touch, and just bars right through him, put the ball in the net, sets up for one, scores another one. Technically, any other game he could have got man of the match, and he was only on for about 17 minutes.
Fair comment, didn't it, JFK?
Definitely. The line-up there it's a fantastic, solid team, and the subs bench is a crack sub bench as well. Big Hollander, I don't remember ever going to see him. I think the back 4 that we're going to do is playing that well that a £3.5 million player's not going to get into the teams in the squad. So
here's one for you, JFK. If we do score, say we're winning 2-1 with half an hour to go, so you're 6-3 up in the tie, does he come on?
Aye. I said that last night. I'm hopeful that the tie's put to bed at half time before, and then we can start making a couple of changes. Maybe if he brings in swaps Defoe and Fred, and maybe brings in Hollander and brings Stephen Davis off. So
That's a great point. That's a great point you make there. See if the tie was dead and you took off Morelos, would you bring on Defoe?
Oh, aye.
Right.
I think.
You see my thinking. If you wrap players up in cotton wool, the tie's done.
Well, I know we've got Sunday to thing me, I know, and we can turn in and say it's only East Fife, a League One team in Scotland. And obviously we've got the European tie next week, which is obviously it's away from home. How can you wrap in cotton wool when we've only got two of them? You know,
you don't need to have the two of them on.
We don't need to have the two of them on. You know, what I'm surprised that there's no Greg Stewart there in the substitutions.
Right, fair comment, mate. What's your thinking, Paul?
I was wondering that. I was thinking about that today, walking to work today, lads. But I think Hastie's going to go out and loan, isn't he? I think that's he's probably going to go out and loan. And Greg Stewart must have just not been doing it in training, isn't it? Because he's just. Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, he came on the other day. He's always got his head up. He's always looking, but he's not really. I can't. Was it the Oxford game where he scored? When it was Oxford, he scored. And he played 75 minutes of the Oxford game. Yeah. He's not really had much of a look in since then.
Cameos,
he came on. Aye, and you know what I mean? I don't know. See that big boy Hollander, I don't know if anybody's looked at it. Has he always been a centre half? I know he's a left foot player. Is it possible he could ever play left back, Jink? Or is he only a dominant centre half?
Right, my understanding, mate, he's a centre half, mate. He's about 6 foot. 3-4.
I was just thinking about that today. I know. I was just wondering, you know, because he's left-sided. I wasn't too sure, you know.
Throw a wee thing into here, yes, senior pool. I looked into Mera Andy King for Leicester, if that's still a goer, and he had.
He's played in the left.
He's played at left back a couple of games for Leicester. Merner couple. So I when you go, what's your?
One of my mates is a work with. Travels all over the world watching Wales to that extent. He was at the tournament, all the games, and when they qualified, plus he was in China watching them. And he says he's a link man in midfield, good energy, good tackler. He said left back. He said he could maybe do that at that level.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but only time will tell, won't it?
Well, time will tell.
The thing that kind of cheers me up about the Andy King thing and all, lads, is see when you look at Defoe coming up to the Premiership and the link-up play between like Defoe and Arfield that's been in the Premiership, you can see it's a wee bit of class above. And see Andy King that's been in the Premiership, I know, that's that other wee step up. You know, him and Defoe and Arfield, you've got that, and Davis, you've got that wee extra step up that maybe the boys, Aribo, he's going to be outstanding, but he's still grown as a player. Kamara's still grown as a player. Jordan Jones is a player. But these guys are playing the Premiership. These guys are into their 30s. They're good players. They've done it. They've seen it. And that wee step up can be the difference to us.
See, what I think, you're right what you're saying there, but what I think as well is, I mean Stevie G's had the full season and the journey that he took his own last season. But I think what you're saying there also falls into the category with the manager and the assistant manager who played at a high level in the Premiership. I think a lot of their the training that they give the team is showing them what they know, how they can better themselves as players. And I think the players that we had for last season and this season now, you can actually see a difference in their play. Would you agree with that?
And you know what? 100%, Jimmy. And it's like Gerrard. He seems to have, you know, like you've got he wants two players for every position, right? But it's like he's kind of got an inexperienced player, and then he's got an experienced player, and he wants the inexperienced player to learn off. You know what I mean? He's gone with it kind of Aribo learning off Arfield, Kamara learning off Davis. You know that type of thing.
Yeah.
It's the same as when I night out with Fox Pool. I learn that for him.
Morelos is kind of learning a wee bit off of Defoe and the movement and that. You go back to the defence, you've got Katic and Goldson. Goldson's that wee bit older. Katic is learning off of him. Maybe Edmondson will learn off of him. We've got that balance. We've got the younger boys and the older boys, you know.
Yeah. See, I think we all saw last week when we beat the Spoonburners and that, and The pictures don't tell any lies. That mean, and the gaffer said himself that Alfredo and Jermaine Defoe are in a good place, and you could just see the way that there's a mutual respect there. You know, there's no spitting out the dummy. So that's what Steven Gerrard's brought to the not just the team pool. I think he's brought it to the whole squad, and you can see that now.
Do you think the modern pro,
definitely.
Do you think the modern pro recognises that you're not going to start every game?
I would say so. I think they've got to realise that. You know, it's I think nowadays when you call it a team game, you're talking about the 18 players that are picked for the night as the team. We can't just say that it's that 11. We all know. I mean, we know ourselves as Blue Noses. This is not necessarily our strongest team, but we should have a strong 18 players who you can call on at any time. So I would say that's as near as what I would say we have a strong 18.
Mm-hmm. The Hollander one interests me, and we'll see him tonight. But the back four, I think it makes sense to play them. Davis, Kamara, and Jack in there. You've got a bit of experience, a lot of guile, a lot of graft. You've took Aribo out, who's played a lot of football in a short space of time, maybe big games, so he's taking them out. Maybe we might not even see him on Sunday if things go well. So then it's Thursday.
You hit on it last night. I think the reason probably we'll not see Aribo is because I didn't realise you'd said last night, Oxia, that he's got 2 bookings. Isn't he?
I think if he gets booked tonight, he misses the
an automatic miss. So maybe his forward thinking is it twofold. Is it Aribo's been playing a lot of football and he's on 2 bookings, one booking away for an automatic suspension. Things going well tonight, then we will be going to Poland next Thursday because they won 2-0 last night. So that's a game that we probably need a player like Aribo if he picks him on the night. So that I think that's probably his thinking there, Oxia. That was something.
Again, Jimmy, this is a good management by Gerrard. I know a lot of people are saying, "Oh, we've got a lot of midfielders, blah blah blah." All right, Gerrard wants 2 in each position, but then you go, we're only just into the season, and Aribo's walking a tight line, a one booking, and we've got that extra that we can say, right, do you know what, you take a back seat, and we'll bring our couple of guys in. So already we're on a tightrope with bookings, and we're in that position to bring guys in. So if you're going to have a 60-game season, it's going to happen quite a lot, and we're in a position we're going to be able to do it.
Well, I heard that Alfie said to him after the last book, "No, don't worry about it. I had 6 by this time last year."
Ox Christ, a couple of years ago, Ryan Jack had about 3 sendings off by this time, didn't he?
Aye. Morelos, I mean, obviously, it started last year, and I know I've changed the subject, but with the discipline, I mean, when you think back to the one at Aberdeen, all right, he was flippantly lifted his book out only because McKenna barged into him, which was a red card.
Yep.
100%. It's only we could go over all the time in it, Ox. It's only who we are and who they play for it when it comes down to it. And it's I'm just hoping that Jermaine Defoe has a wee word in Alfie's ear now and again, and it's kind of teaching him, learning him, pointing him in the right direction, because he seems to be now that, you know, when somebody tackles him, he just gets up and gets on with it. I know we're only a few games into the season, but he seems to have kind of no elbows because he's still a warrior. But he's you know the guy who wouldn't face last season. You're looking at and he's wanting to get tore right in about them. He's still got that, but he seems to have kind of. Somebody's obviously had a word in his ear.
The big test pool for Alfredo was coming Celtic in the 1st of September. That's I mean, he's doing well now, but that'll be once we come to that game. Then I think that's if he jumps there that hurdle and hopefully bangs in a few goals and shuts a few mouths there the other side, then that's him. He's done what we want him to do. So keep his mouth shut. Be as Oxier said many a time. You know, use the heat and be smart. Be smarter than him.
Definitely. Definitely.
Especially the Lego muncher and the popcorn mouth spouting their rubbish about the Rangers and that. So teach them a lesson. If they slap you, do it as long as you're not caught cheating, because he's doing it all the time.
Definitely. We'll probably cover it in months to come. But that to me, that Alfie's proved it to us in the league against everybody. He's done it in Europe for us. He's only got one more thing is to score against them, and then that's him. 100% complete player to us. I heard a wee stat. I was listening to that radio Snide earlier, and I heard, I don't even know who it was talking, said that if Alfie scores the night, he's got 10 goals in Europe for Rangers, and there's only a certain number of players that have scored over 9 or 10 goals for Rangers in Europe. Right. So that's another wee stat if he gets a goal tonight for Alfie.
The one that pleased me with the European stats was that Steven Gerrard's won more away games than the last 6 Celtic managers put together.
Aye, I've seen that, aye. It's excellent.
It was a biller.
Aye.
Ox, did you see that one Bet365 tweeted the other night? Bet365 tweeted or something about Rangers have not scored more than 4 goals or something, and Rangers have not scored more than 4 goals since 3 weeks ago or something like that. You know what I mean? It's usually it's months and months, but it was like 3 weeks for us. But we just seem to be breaking all the records, and I just hope it continues tonight. It's just got to just keep going, just keep it, let it rolling, and see the more we win, and the more we're thanking teams, and we're getting all the praise. It'll be worse for them.
Pressure. Talking about guys that's breaking records. This guy's breaking records for his swimmers. Is the one and only Stardog, Evening Stardog.
Well, there's it, Bridgeman.
He was there. Oh, he's away again. One of the Waynes will be in.
I think it was Rudy said last night, and he's 100% right. You know, the first goal tonight is the most important, and hopefully it's us, and hopefully we get it within the first 15-20 minutes. You know, and we know what will happen if they get it. Then it'll be no backstay the wall for us, but no, the crowd might start to get a bit agitated, and I hope they don't. You know, being in crowds before, myself, Oxy and Pool, that you know, things round about you, just people get overcome with the emotions of the game and that. So the first goal is going to be really important tonight, and we've got to hope it's for us. And
JFK, we've been joined by a caller. I don't recognise the number. Evening, caller.
Alright, guys, it's Sean for Gafarmlock. I'm actually confident tonight, guys. I think it'll be a 4-0 win. I said that last week on your show.
Oh, fair play to you, Sean. I like your enthusiasm and your confidence. JFK.
Oh, Sean, well done, pal.
Cheers, mate. I'll talk to you another time.
Aye, well, if I start the result the night, mate, we'll all be happy. You know, as long as we come away out the tie as winners. You know, I know it sounds, I'm not want to be a bridge man. As long as we come away from there without losing a game that puts us out, which I can't see them scoring any more than one if they would score that.
See, to be honest, bridge man, what you just said there, buddy.
Sean, can you turn your volume down a bit, mate? You're a bit loud, mate. But
sorry. I actually think only beat Rangers will make the group stages in Scotland.
Well, I hope so.
We'll also be joined by the one and only Denver Bear. Evening, Denver. Or afternoon to your good self.
All right, Denver.
Afternoon, guys. How we doing?
No bad.
How come you're not at the game, JFK?
A wee family thing on today, mate. So I just joined my good friend Ox here.
Sounds like a good choice. Aye.
I think it was a special mass on at tea time, mate.
You weren't supposed to tell him that.
Well, we need a JFK. We know your background, my man.
How we doing, Denver?
Doing well, mate. Aye, sitting here in the 96 degrees and waiting on a biggest train in the world crossing the train tracks, and I thought I'd just give you a call.
All right. Yeah, so it's a bit cold, is it?
They need to turn the heating up a bit, man. In 96 it's crap to, cold front coming through, Anyway, so I'm really I'll not see the game tonight. I bought tickets for the Woodstock movie, and I didn't realise it was a night, so I'm going to the movie, so I'll not get to see the game tomorrow. Well, I'll follow up with all the scores and all that throughout the day. My boy's off school, so he'll get to see it. He'll keep me informed and all that. But you know what? See the last 2 games. I take my hat off to the 2 teams we played. At Midtjylland last week and Hibs at the weekend. They came out and played football. they've played football proper, and that's what I love to see. You know what? See with Kilmarnock, they should be taken before the Trades Description Act. That's no football when you watch that mob, you know.
It's not even a football pitch, mate.
Aye, exactly. Aye. So I think a wee 2-1 tonight will be good enough for us. But that team were good last week. I enjoyed watching them. Good football, you know.
Aye, brilliant, mate. Are you happy with the team tonight?
Aye, delighted. Aye. You know, it's just exciting times, isn't it, Ox? You know, you know, when we've got cover the way we've got, and we can have guys like that on the bench. You know, it's just exciting. You know, and I have to hold my horn up that I wasn't too keen on Jordan Jones signing, but you know, I think he's come good. You know,
Billy and Lily, yeah, nice one.
All Pools doing his domestics live in air.
Oh, don't tell me, Ox, man. These bloody kids are doing my nothing, man. I'm next door now. Where are they? Oh, you've just missed them and run that way. I tell you, I'm throttled one man again.
It's turned into a kindergarten. We'll starve them.
I'm trying to get sorted for this guy. I said to him, get in at 7:15. I said, I'm going on Rangers radio to the game's on at 7:15. Make sure you're in before then. Usual. No in, I'm at the garden. Get in. But that's it, man, now.
Out with the rope and the stick, you can see him rounding him up.
Oh, brilliant stuff. Oh, great
we've all been
stuff.
there.
Oh, definitely.
What
do you think of the team, Dev? Are you happy with it, mate?
Oh, aye, delighted, aye. Because, you know, that attacking stuff we're playing, you know, they're playing that high press game and all that. You know, see to watch them just come for the kick-off and just press, man. It's exciting stuff, you know. Really exciting. Delighted with everything, you know.
JFK, Kamara back in. Takes him out, wee nickel, brings him back in.
Yep. Pleased about that. Sorry?
It's the right thing, yeah. Always.
Aye. Yeah, definitely. I was wanting Kamara. I think we missed Kamara at the game. Was it a Kamara game he dropped him?
I wasn't playing against Kilmarnock, aye.
That's right, and I thought they should have got a game that day, but did miss him. But I mean, in there with Jack and Stephen Davis, you can't have back that. That's a good midfield. It'll be interesting to see where he plays Arfield, though. Do you think he'll just play him solely on the left?
I think he'll play him on the opposite side of the park wherever Ojo was.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you think
that makes sense?
Aye, I know what you're saying. Aye, but you remember the position he was playing with Jermaine Defoe at the end of the season. It produced a lot of goals for him himself, I know.
Aye, he was sort of playing inside right that night.
That's right. Aye,
I wouldn't say he played out in the right, but it was inside there.
Yeah. So I wonder if he'll just go for playing on the left
10 minutes,
or come in and play on that position that you were talking about there. But it'll be interesting once to see them lining up. But I'm really pleased to see Kamara back in the team tonight. And looking at the team and look at some of there's a cracking bench, but some of the players that are missing as well. You know, that it just shows you the strength and depth that we have got now, and that's absolutely fantastic going forward, guys. Absolutely.
He runs a tight ship, that Pool Ranger. His wins are 18 and 20, JFK.
Are they? Mine's are 25 and 22. That's bad enough. I've stopped making their dinners for them.
The Stardog Waves yet? Was he not getting? No, I don't think he has.
He's messaged me again. He says he still can't get in.
Got to pay his bill, mate.
Aye. Put a shilling in the meter.
What do you think tonight, guys? Do you think we'll come out and just play possession-wise and hit them, or do you think we'll just come out and go for the throat straight away?
I would imagine the manager, there'll be a bit of both, mate. We'll keep it tight, we'll just play, and if it's nothing, eats your half time. It suits us, if that makes sense. There's no urgency.
Oh, they've got to come out, haven't they? You know yourself, if that was us, we were going somewhere and we needed 3 goals, you're going to play your most attacking team, you've got to go it. You've got nothing else to play, you've got to go for it. You need 3 goals. Mm-hmm. I think it's going to play right into your hands. The way we're playing, innit?
It depends how they set up, mate. You know, I mean, if they decide that they're going to play 2 up front or whatever, a 3 up front if they're going to go a 4-3-3. We don't know that until obviously the game nearly kicks off. But I mean, it's not a gung ho game. We don't need to really do anything. They've won. The tie's won. It's just keep the heat and hopefully we will come away with the result that will get us through the tie. But there's no need for us to go rushing through to try and score a goal. They need to do that. And I think once they start to open up, then I think that we'll hit them in a counter and we'll score. So once that happens,
this could be another wee decent test on all, Jimmy. That we're in a position that we're winning. So this team's going to come because usually the teams that we play, they sit back and we've got to play through them. So maybe this team's going to come at us, and it maybe shows what we're like defending wise. You know, with the defence and you know what I mean. It maybe gives a wee bit of an insight how we're going to defend. If they do play with 2 or 3 up front because they need to score goals, they might start attacking us. It'll maybe give us a wee insight to how we're going to handle the pressure with teams coming at us.
Talking about people who can handle the pressure, we've been joined by Stardog.
There he is.
How you doing, mate? How you doing?
Stardog? All right.
No bad, mate.
No bad. Up and doing that stare, aye.
Aye, mate. Like a madman, JFK.
Oh, tell me, Stardog, man, I've got to throw them out in that fucking trampoline in the garden there, man. Nothing.
Hey, trampoline, a good investment.
I'm going to get up, mate. Trampoline's not that long to get about here.
We must be missing something next year. I've not got a trampoline. Have you got one?
I did, mate.
So what do you think of the team, Stardog?
I think it's solid, Jimmy. I think it's a solid team, mate. I think it's set up for a counter-attack as well. I think, like you say, mate, we don't need to rush nothing tonight, mate. We just need to sit back, let them come at us, play their fit bit, and we'll catch them in the break. I'm more than confident we'll get a 2-0 win tonight.
Good shout. Good shout.
Just a bit of discipline. Discipline tonight, and it will see us through. That's what it is. A bit of discipline will see us through.
Aye, definitely, mate. I mean, first 20 minutes they're going to come out as gun-ho, but I think what we need to do is soak up the pressure.
It's all about us tonight, boys. We've got to keep the coefficient up because the sheep are out, the Tims are out, so we've got to keep the coefficient up.
Yeah, let's hope that the Morris media is all about Rangers thrashing the Danish champions. That's what they want.
I'm going to nip it the now, but I'll jump back in later. Somebody's trying to get a hold of me, and I've even put in a phone call, so I'll nip it the now. But if I don't hear these before the game, I'll hear these after the game. Sorry, lads.
Right, buddy. Right, speak to you later.
Cheers,
right, cheers.
What's up, man?
What do you think, boys? Do you think that's Flanagan? Do you think Flanagan's all his back now?
We're going to look like that, JFK.
Well, I said that before. I think that's the way it's looking now. You know, we spoke all night there about the 1-2-3 syndrome and I put John Flanagan, Andy Halliday, and then Barisic in that order.
Well, I would say as you, but that's Halliday missed the game. He wasn't on the bench. And he's not on the bench tonight either.
Yep, that's what I'm saying.
Has he gone with Flanagan and Barisic?
I think it's a global ambassador. He's a big man.
Big Al.
Evening, gentlemen. How you doing, Three Burgers? It's been a week of the Tim Skilpan! Brilliant, man.
All right,
what a week, man. What a week. Excellent.
What's happened? What's happened?
I don't know, man. Somebody get beat here. They were Tim Skilpan all week, man. It's been good at my work this week, man. There's a few Irish boys. I wasn't saying much yesterday. I'll give a wee Man City fan his due. He was getting torn on about them and all. Like, he hates them as well. So, a nice, comfortable win I'm looking for this morning. Unfortunately, I'm not able to see the game. I'm just left the pond. I was ahead to work. So, I'll try and catch up later. But I'm looking for a comfortable win. We've been looking pretty good the past few games in that, so a comfortable win. Keep up this momentum. Hopefully we're getting this momentum thing. If we get that, we're looking pretty good. There's a bit of depth there. Players seem to have stepped up their game a wee bit as well. And that confidence thing that we've got players on the bench. We had a at the weekend. I thought it was good. I'm not the biggest fan of Morelos, but he certainly looks like he's maybe factory's changed a wee bit as well. So it's all bode well. So I'm confident win the night. Don't lose any goals, 2-3-0. We'd be quite happy. And showing a dominance, it's showing us we're controlling ourselves. We just want to keep our foot in the throats of Scottish football, man. And I'll say it again, man. Tim Skelpin, what a week it's been, man. It's been excellent.
How are you doing, pal?
Yeah.
I've not spoke to you for a wee while now. We've been talking about our back four. Obviously it's Tavernier, Golson, Katic and Flanagan. Do you think with Flanagan in there, do you think he's going to become a permanent left back?
Well, I'm not even happy he's at the club for obvious reasons. But it looks that way at the moment. He's the man. But I would take Halliday in just because I don't like that wee Flanagan. He kind of kicks women about the streets and that. So I don't even think he should be anywhere near our club. And Barisic, I don't know what we do with Barisic.
It's a conundrum, Al.
Is that confidence? We spent a lot of money on it. We mentioned last season. That's a big mistake. Him and that Gressler by the club or by whoever brought them in. To me, it seemed a wee bit rushed. Looked at them playing against us, and then the players were in the Ibrox. So, look, I'm not really I don't care about that. I would personally, I'd be hitting Halliday in there. I know he's not. That's not his position, but I'd take Halliday in there just because I would like Halliday in there. Maybe we need to go buy something. Are we getting a new striker in? Is the end of knowing?
There's whispers that we're looking at a third striker, but
I was talking to a boy in work the day, obviously down here, and he goes to quite a lot of the games, and he reckons that Louis Moult is going to come up to us on loan for the rest of the season.
Denver,
he's a Preston fan, and he reckons Louis Moult
wait a minute,
come up to Ibrox.
I don't know who that was.
Right, gentlemen, I'm just going to sign off, man, but keep up the Tim Skelpin, boys, because you're doing a wonderful job in this radio station as well. Skelpin the Tims. All right?
Just one wee question. Still there?
Aye, I'm here, aye.
How's your mum?
She's just the same, buddy. She's just the same.
Okay.
Aye, we'll get there. Thanks for asking, Jimmy, mate. And Jimmy, by the way,
yes.
See you last week, because I was listening to the shows every night driving home. I love your honesty, big fella, eh?
Well,
you take care of yourself.
Right, pal.
Some people can't handle the truth, Jimmy. Tim Skelpin!
He says that big. He says that big guy for commander, doesn't he?
Aye.
I seen a meme or something with him on it, man. Right, okay, take care, girl.
Take care, Al.
See you later, all the best.
Cheers, mate.
Keep it going for the Rangers.
I think Denver still is working hard, are you, Denver?
I'm still here, yeah.
Aye, professional.
I just turned round and got another big F-off train going the other way. So, just going to sit here and blare at you guys. Tell you what, I'm glad that it's still happening is we're keeping the same defence. Katic and Golson. He said when you got the jersey, you're going to keep it. I like that, rather than chopping and changing,
That was Bridgman's fault. He said to me he always had the same defence, Beltrami.
Bridgman, eh?
Aye, there's logic in that, but I think Hollander, I don't know why, but I think he's going to come in and be the left-sided centre-half because I think that's what we're voting for, JFK.
You think so? Do you think the way the back four's playing now that he's just going to drop somebody out there just because he's a £3.5 million player?
I think he'll play him because it'll improve our team, mate. And that's what he's thinking. I think he'll give him game time and slowly the thing will evolve and he'll become the number one. I might be wrong.
Mm-hmm.
The other guys for him might be so good they can't get by them, but that's also a good thing. But if it improves your team and one of the two boys is a casualty, I don't care.
I know what you're saying. I can see your thinking, but I mean, how can he improve a winning team? If the team,
we've not kept a clean sheet this season.
No, I know that. No, and it doesn't matter. I know that matters to the goalkeepers now, but we can win every game 2-1 or 6-5.
Aye.
For me, it doesn't matter. It's the 3 points or the result. But I mean, I know what you're saying about. I mean, the manager did say about when the goal on the left side that was a concern for him, but that's where the goal came from. So I mean, but Flanagan's still in there. So, but
he's ring rusty, mate. We've got to be honest.
Of course he is. Aye, but if when we win the night and obviously East Fife's a gimme game, and then we play St Mirren, and then we obviously we've got the 2 European games, which looks like it's definitely going to be Poland, and then we come up against the puddle drinkers. In all honesty, if we get through that unscathed and come out at the end of it with maximum points and the group stage of the Europa League, there's no way that the manager can justify changing it unless there's an injury or suspension. So for me, he's got to play.
That's the big call about managers, Pool Ranger. If they think it's improved your team, they'll do it.
Well, that's all. That's what it's about. And he said already that Big Katic is making a big difference, and he's already said that Goldson is his second captain. So if Goldson's playing 100%, Katic is playing 100%, Helander will just need to sit and bide his time and wait, because I don't care if he was 13.5 million.
Yeah,
if we're winning games and our defence, all right, I know we're still conceding the odd goal, but if we're winning and we're getting 3 points and we're winning in Europe, I don't care if he's 13 or 23 million. He shouldn't be able to move anybody. If we're winning, you keep the winning team and we keep rolling and we keep going with what we've got. And it's all about progressing people again in it. Because Helander sitting on the side, he's only going to make Katic and Golden stronger.
Mm-hmm. That's a great point, Paul. That's the way I think, mate.
Do you think the competition for places that we didn't have this time last year is pushing everybody?
This is a difference now, Ox. Like you said, he's got 2 players in every position, and we kind of touched on it earlier, maybe an inexperienced one and an experienced one. So, see the guys that have got the jersey, they know that they've got the jersey. They don't perform on Saturday, they've lost the jersey. So it's spurring them on, they've got something to fight for. They can't go out in that park and go, oh well, say for instance tonight, we're 4-2 up. They're not going to have your guys in the middle of the park going, right, we can go here tonight and mess about, we're 4-2 up. They know if they don't perform, they'll be playing Saturday.
So you remember last week, Ox, here we were discussing the other European ties that, and obviously I'm not going to do it, but I put up the team in the reserves, the subs for the Rapid Vienna game, and we all done a comparison. I mean, look at the players we had. We had a couple of young boys, under 23s, on the bench. We've not got that now. So
Jimmy, you look at the bench tonight.
That's what I'm saying, mate. Look at what we've got.
We've got the goalkeeper. You've got your Edmondsons, your Helanders. We've got Defoe. You've got Jordan Jones. Well, it's unbelievable that the strength and depth that we've got now, as you said a year ago against like the Viennas and that, it's unbelievable.
Aye, so as you say, that it's going to make the players who have in possession of the jersey play even harder, hopefully, to keep the jersey. And I'm with you. I can understand what Oxy are saying, but if you're in possession of that jersey and we come through this next 4 weeks unscathed, whether we lose 1 goal or 10 goals, but as long as we win every single week, then
you keep with a winning team.
You've got to keep with the winning team, winning mentality. I know there might be concerns with some that say, "Oh, we've lost 2 goals today," but I'm still a great believer that if you win 2-1 or 6-5, at least you've still won the game. And
I think sometimes, Jimmy, see with strikers and that, you can swap Alfredo, Defoe, there you go, they gets a hat-trick, Defoe comes on, he gets a couple. You can swap strikers, they'll put the ball in the net, that's their job. If we've got 5, 6, 7 midfielders, you can, have a swap if somebody's injured, suspended, whatever. I think your central defence, the goalkeeper, that's the main 5 in the team, the base of the team.
Yeah.
You can't go messing about with that. That needs to be solid, week in, week out. If that base of the team is solid, That's where we work for. That's where we go forward for. And you can't start going rotating and messing about with the middle of defence.
But I agree with what Ox here saying. If the manager feels that bringing Hollander in will stop the goal flow, I can 100% agree with him on that. I mean, it's winning is the ultimate, but you don't want to be losing 3 and 4 goals every week because
no, definitely no.
What you're saying here is right.
Anyway, gentlemen, we've reached that time of the evening. Just quickly, Denver Bear, how's the game going to go?
I think 2-1 the Rangers. That's my prediction, guys.
All right, Pool Ranger.
Ox, I think we're going to come out tonight, and I think we're going to make a statement, and we're going to blow them away. I'm going to go for 3 or 4-0.
Oof. I hope he's right, mate. I really do.
I just think it's going to be a good night with everything that's been happening the last couple of weeks, and we're going to blow them away tonight.
JFK?
I'm going for 3-1 for the Bears.
I've been told to say this, and it's not my thoughts. 1-0. I'll take a 1-0. I don't know it.
Well, this is the bridge, man.
I just get left a note.
Was that? Did you get a wee note stuck in your pocket?
Aye. I'll take a 1-0.
Dearie me.
He'll kill me. Right, thanks for joining us, lads. Fantastic. Denver Bear, Big Al in Australia. Stardug in Ayrshire, Pool Ranger on the South Coast. JFK in JFK land. What's happening here?
I don't know who that is.
This has been Rangers Radio. We'll be back approximately 15 minutes after the final whistle. I just hope there's no extra time. So approximately, if all goes to plan, about 10 o'clock this evening. Thanks for joining us.
Right, you enjoy the game, boys. Enjoy the game, lads, right?
Pool Ranger, enjoy the game. We'll be back approximately then 10 o'clock. Thanks for everybody listening. Speak to everybody soon. Take it away, Old School Blue.
Sing of victory until the football glory from Kilmarnock to Dundee. We follow Glasgow Rangers, our hearts are strong and true. We are the people who cheer the boys in blue. A goal, we're ready to acclaim. A goal, to win another game. We follow Glasgow Rangers, our hearts are strong and true. We are the people who cheer the boys in blue. When Rangers take the field, they'll follow on to triumph, for we know they'll never lose. And 60,000 voices will cheer the whole game through. We are the people who cheer the boys in blue. A goal!